Hello, my name is Watusili Karawapong. These are my friends, Ang Pao and Tintin. Okay, the reason we want to talk about Ajahn Ananakong is that when we were helping with the research team to apply Ajahn Anan for Silapathorn Award, we felt fascinated by what he has done for the world of music. Ananakong grew up in Bangikan area in a family of artists. His passions of cultures and traditions started at a very young age. Later, he went to study Bachelor's of Music for Thai instrument at Chulalongkorn University and graduated with first-class honor. He also worked with Ajahn Bruce Gaston, Kru Bunyong Ket Kong, and Kru Jamnien Si Thai Pan in Phong Nam. So, Phong Nam is an ensemble which combines Thai traditional music with Western elements. Anand received scholarship and went to School of Oriental and African Studies and studied ethnomusicology with Dr. Richard Withes and Dr. David Hilks. After he graduated, Anand returned to Thailand and began teaching at various universities. His lectures include the topic of Thai music, Asian music, world music, folk music, musicology, Eastern music, composition, and ethnomusicology. He is currently a member of the Faculty of Music, Silpakorn University. In 1983, Anand formed Gorpai with the group of friends. Gorpai Ensemble, though comprised of mostly Thai instruments, present wide range genre of music such as contemporary music, folk music, pop music, fusion jazz, Asian mix, and experimental music, performed internationally. The ensemble also work in theater and films, also in documentaries, notably in Thai movie, The Overture, which depicts the life of Dong Padit Pairot, which won many awards including Best Soundtrack. Ajahn Anan also collaborated with composers, improvisers, dancers, and visual artists from Japan, Indonesia, and Thailand in an ensemble called I Picnic since 2004. The ensemble tours in Asia and Europe where they created various work. Traveling is a big part of his life. Fascination in music had guided Anand all around the world, documenting, recording, playing, improvising, composing, conversing, exchanging, and learning. From the research we did when we were applying for Silapathorn Award, we found that Ajahn Anan has worked in various fields and had done a gigantic amount of work. He likes to say that he did some of them for himself, but his contributions can be seen in many events and people. Like his notebook, Ajahn Anan always writes things that he interested in the notebook. What he encounters, what he thinks, sometimes those things become relevant with the events that is happening in different social contexts. Anand would regather those data and send them out to minds. Since he had made tons of creative and economic work, we categorize Ajahn Anan work into 3 fields. And we would like to talk about a little bit about examples of work from these fields. The first one is promoting the arts and culture.
Okay. For the examples of the promoting arts and culture category, we chose the Facebook page called ASEAN Music Classroom or Hong Rien Dontri ASEAN in Thai. The page is an ethnomusicology classroom where over 4,000 students, professors, and lecturers can exchange current news or topics of music from different parts of cultures of the world. Sometimes they would share recordings or documentaries of music in different functions from different ethnic groups, such as เพลงร้องในลานนวดข้าวเพลงสวดผีดนตรีงานบวชนาคเพลงดนตรีกะเหรี่ยงปีพาด music and types of Cambodian music Laos music Mon music and music from the islands of Indonesia and tribal music from different tribes from north and northeastern part of Thailand. Sometimes there are details about instruments makers and the instruments themselves. The member of the group would share with each other links or media of relevant topic or posters and program notes of upcoming events where other members could learn more about music in each culture. Radio is also one of the mediums Ajahn Anand used to tell stories of music that sometimes he didn't tell in classrooms. He told us that the research he did for each episode of the radio program is no less than the research he does when he teaches in classrooms. From the research, Ajahn Anand would manage the time and in each episode to best explain the music he chose to present. Sometimes the music in these radio programs come from Ajahn Anand's field work, which sometimes have noises like people talking, laughing, or motorcycle. But the music from his recordings cannot be found in recording rooms. In his radio programs, people would hear all sorts of music from around the world. From traditional music of Middle East to Bob Marley. Ajahn Anand would present anything he wants to or anything relevant or to significant events that happened around the time of the broadcast.
สวัสดีครับคุณผู้ฟังที่เคารพรักครับขอต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่ช่วงเวลาของรายการดนตรีวิถีโลก World Music ทางคลื่นคนเมืองเรดิโอครับพบกับผมอนันต์นาคคงได้เป็นประจำทุกๆค่ำคืนวันพุธ 22 นาฬิกาพ้นผ่านถึง 23 นาฬิกาโดยประมาณวันนี้เราเริ่มต้นกันด้วยเสียงซอม้าซอของมองโกเลียซอม้าหรือบางคนอาจจะเรียกว่าซอหัวม้าก็ตามนะครับตามคำแปลที่ฝรั่งเขียนว่า horse head fiddle เป็นเครื่องดนตรีที่มีความผูกพันกับคนมองโกเลียมาช้านานเนื่องจากว่าเขาใช้ชีวิตอยู่กับม้าเดินทางอยู่บนทะเลทรายขุนเขาที่ราบนะครับแล้วก็เป็นม้าที่มีพระคุณต่อคนมองโกเลียอย่างมากมายเลยทีเดียวชิ้นส่วนของม้าที่กลายมาเป็นเครื่องดนตรีที่คนรู้จักกันก็คือหางม้าเนี่ยแหละครับเอามาผลิตเป็นโบว์หรือคันชักนะครับแล้วก็ตัวสายซอของมองโกเลียก็เป็นสายซอที่ทำจากหางม้าจำนวนมากมารวมกันเพราะฉะนั้นเมื่อหางม้าเสียดสีกับหางม้าครับจะได้น้ำเสียงเป็นพิเศษที่แตกต่างไปจากเสียงซอโดยทั่วไป
What you just heard is an example of an episode from Ajahn Anand's radio programs. He was talking about horsehead fiddle from Mongolia. He was explaining the origins, the materials, the function, the story of the Mongol people, and how the sound is made from the instruments. And this is only one of many radio programs he made.
The second category is academic work. Ajahn Anand academic work includes himself being editor of many cremation volumes for Thai traditional musicians who had worked with Ajahn Anand. Say these books are representative of memory. They remind us that all lives are worth memorying. He has made more than 20 of this commercial volume is with different format, detail, and style. His start is by contacting the family of respective artists, prepare the manuscript, manage the story and detail that he feels should be put in. Select each artwork that suited its content. Choose which font to use. Assign work for each prepared personal content publisher and give the book out on the day of the cremation. The content of each cremation volume comprised of memoir from friends and family. Article of the list artists contribute to the world of music, and sometimes Ajahn Anand transcribes the artist's composition to let the memory live on. This composition has never noted before. Sometimes Ajahn Anand would notate them in Thai traditional music notation and sometimes in Western 5 lines and dots.
Ajahn Anand also wrote online articles. The article we are using as example today is the one he wrote about Vuvuzela. Vuvuzela is one of the elements that created the identity of FIFA World Cup 2010 in South Africa. However, the instrument is now banned in Wembley Stadium in 2014, 2018, and 2022 FIFA World Cups, and they are banned in Cardiff City stadiums, in Wimbledon, in Australian cricket grounds, in Yankee stadiums, in UEFA matches, and in Rugby World Cup, in Bundesliga, and some music festival and more, because they disrupt broadcasts, interfere with on-field communications, and likely cause permanent hearing damage to many. People who attend the stadium found it useless to sing the songs of their teams, as their voice would never be heard. But Ajahn Anand saw this as a sonic cultures of the region. He heard it as the call for people to join and have fun, the call of unity, like how Brazilian football fans play samba rhythms, like how the Swiss uses bells, how the Scottish use bagpipe, or when Luciano Pavarotti sang in FIFA World Cup 1990 in Rome. When we were talking about this Vuvuzela phenomenon with Ajahn Anand, he was also comparing these colorful plastic horns to the whistles used in Thailand political movement. He mentioned that these whistles are decorated in different styles, that they actually damage your hearing more than vuvuzelas, and that they actually make the participants of the movement listen less.
Okay. The next one is Thailand mourning realities, relearning the sound and sights of sadness after the great loss of His Majesty King Bhumibol. When the death of His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej was announced, the whole country wept, especially in Sirila's hospital, where a large number of Thai citizens were paying their respects every day. Ajahn Anand was also there with a recorder on the night of 13 October 2016. People were expressing grief through sound, and Ajahn Anand captured the moment. So this is the moment.
เสด็จพระราชดำเนินไปประทับรักษาพระอาการประชวรณโรงพยาบาลสิริราชตั้งแต่วันศุกร์ที่ 3 ตุลาคม พุทธศักราช 2557 ตามที่สำนักพระราชวังได้แถลงให้ทราบเป็นระยะแล้วนั้นแม้คณะแพทย์ได้ถวายการรักษาอย่างใกล้ชิดจนสุดความสามารถแต่ร่างการประชวรหาคลายไม่ได้ทรุดหนักลงตามลำดับถึงวันพฤหัสบดีที่ 13 ตุลาคม พุทธศักราช 2559 เวลา 15:52 นาทีเสด็จสวรรคตณโรงพยาบาลปีที่ 89 ทรงครองราชสมบัติได้ 70 ปีสำนักพระราชวัง 13 ตุลาคม พุทธศักราช 2559
So as you can hear, there were people singing สรรเสริญพระบารมี the Royal Thai anthem, which sounded and means something different than what the anthem usually meant. Following the night, various Thai musicians of different genres, different backgrounds, interpret their own morning realities through music. This is the one of examples which show that Ajahn Anand is prepared to adapt to unforeseen circumstances and is always ready to apply said circumstance of the context which surrounded the main topic. Ajahn Anand presented these full details in Princess Kalyaniwattana Institute of Music International Symposium 2017. In this research, Ajahn Anand invited everyone to take notice of the heartbreaking even in the aspect of sound and what each sounds were actually telling us.
And the third categories of the works of Ajahn Anand we categorize is creative works and performances. The examples we use today is that Ajahn Anand works as a music director in the ASEAN Instrument Ensemble, the ASEAN Consonant. The ensemble is the combination of young traditional musicians and experts from each country of Southeast Asia. The project serves as a platform for young musicians to learn, play, and preserve traditional ASEAN music, as well as playing new compositions for such instrumentation, which for us, playing new compositions are not only about making new music, but is also a good way to introduce more ears to traditional music as well. Ajahn Anand said that the ASEAN Consonant is not only about entertainment on stage for the community, but also serves as an educational source that could provide better understanding of cultures to humans in the society. Everywhere the ensemble performed, they would go in and meet people in music classrooms to communicate, to transfer, to share, and to create new experiences for newer generations of musicians. The newer generation, as well as the teachers, would be able to hear and experiment on these ASEAN instruments. Here we have an example of the ensemble playing the song The ASEAN Way. Okay, so to conclude, for some preserving cultures or identities should be by imitating said cultures or identities straightforwardly. But for Ajahn Anand, for the cultures or identities to stay alive, they must exist in time and in trend. Because no matter how hard we try, it is impossible to 100% imitate the past. The context of present would more or less affect the culture itself, whether intentionally or not. Some matters may stay still, but not Ajahn Anand. His way of preserving cultures is to pick up matters from all manners of area, learn, adapt, apply, variate, and integrate the culture to suit the reality of the passing time. And that is why to us, to cultures, to traditions, and to music, Ajahn Anand matters. That's the end. Huh?
Any comment Anand?
That one. You will put it.
I disappear.
I'm sorry.
Well, probably not particular comment or question, but I never thought that the life can be studied and analyzed like like this. And thank you so much for all the effort that these 3 students, the group of Karyani Vattana students, who really pay attention to just a little ethnomusicologist. But of course, I think what you found from existing document is not enough. When you grow up more and have more time to study other people, maybe you can study about his relationship, his personal background, or his social context, and then can make it more deeper understanding of this. But of course, this exists work is valuable enough. Well, thank you so much. ขอบคุณครับ
Okay, can you assist? Okay, well, so in your presentations, a lot of facts, but in terms of maybe the young researchers, what have you learned from his work alive? Maybe the inspiration or something that give you some new discovery in yourself.
So for me, study his work is inspired me about I have to be a good person. I have to like open to everything that come to me. Yeah, even traditional music or just classical music or contemporary music, for everything that we should open for it. Yeah.
ตอบเป็นไทยได้เลยเดี๋ยวแปลให้
I learned a lot of his notebook about story and how he study and thinking. Yes.
Okay. For me, I think what I've learned from this from reading, from studying, from learning, from talking with Ajahn Anand is that sometimes knowledge can come from an unlikely place, and it's what matters is how we interpret it, how we look at the context, how we work on it, and how we present it later, and how, to ourselves and to others as well.
So, any questions or any comments? Okay, thank you very much for those 3 scholars. Thank you. Please give them a big hand.